Bonjour, my name is Dexter and today I'm going to be doing a review of the Jasper Jasper Xplorer starter kit from ultraret.com, and as always I promise to be honest in my review and any information that I do give you guys about the product, but I do use this myself and personally believe that it is the best electronic cigarette money can buy. So I might seem a little bit biased, I'm just a big fan of the product. What can you do? So first of all, let's talk about how much it costs. They retail at $24.99 from ultraret.com. Off the top of my head, I can't remember exactly what that is in dollars, but it does say that on there for any Americans that want to buy it. It also says in euros for people in other countries. But of course, you guys can save 10% by using the Cigregret exclusive discount code, which is JJ10 when you check out. So let's open it up and see exactly what you get for the money. I've got to be honest, it's pretty difficult to actually find any faults in Jasper Jasper products itself. But one thing that does piss me off is this plastic wrap that they put over it to keep it fresh and whatnot. It just gets stuck to the actual packet quite a bit. Which I guess isn't really a big problem, but if you're a weirdo like me who likes to keep packaging, it gets a bit annoying really. I don't know if the guy who actually puts the glue on it has Parkinson's or something, but it just seems like there's too much glue on the actual box itself. It's only a small complaint really in the big scheme of things. So let's open it up and take a look at exactly what we've got. First of all, a card that gives you a bit of info about the law in case anyone has a go at you for vaping indoors. In the box, you've got one Jasper Jasper electronic cigarette, which is made of the battery, and you've got the atomizer here. This is not a real cartridge on the end, so I'm going to throw this bit away. So I'm just going to quickly screw the atomizer onto the battery, just to show you how it's done. You've also got a USB charging unit here, and underneath the foam, you've got a pack of 5 nicotine cartridges, which are the regular strength. Grab a cartridge out of the packet and just put it on the end of the e-cig. These will come with a little bit of charge when you first get them, so you know, if you're getting it for the first time and you're excited and you want to just give it a few puffs just to see what it's like, then you can do that. But let's charge this bad boy up and I'll run you through exactly how you do charge these. Jasper Jasper recommend that you charge it for 7 hours the first time you charge it, and then after that it should take only 3 hours to charge. So to charge up a Jasper Jasper e-cig, all you need to do is unscrew the battery, like so. Take your USB charger and just screw it onto the end of it. And then you just need a USB port and just plug it in there. And as you'll see, the light will go on to show you that it's charging, and that will turn off when the unit is finished charging. So time to speed this up by about 7 hours. Right, so my battery is now charged, and as you can see, the crystal isn't being lit up. So I'm just going to whack the cartridge back on and explore this Explorer, so to speak. I'm going to just give it a couple of tokes just to see how it's vaping. Yeah, quite a good throat hit there. Now the taste of these is really nice in terms of like your standard tobacco flavour that you get with most e-cigs. This is by far the nicest tasting one. It's quite sweet, but it gets sweeter the lower level of nicotine you go. So the zero nicotine ones are really sweet. They're really quite nice actually, I use them a lot. And then the regular ones, they got much more of a smoky tobacco-y feel. In terms of the throat hit with these, I would say it's a mild throat hit. I think the majority of people, this is perfect for them. I've never had anyone complain about one of these, and I probably let 5 people try it a day because everyone's always asking me to try it. So yeah, I think it's a good throat hit. This is a happy medium for everyone, to be honest with you. Now, in terms of the actual design and build quality, you just don't find this on anything else. I mean, like, it's just in an absolutely different league to anything I've ever seen. If I bring this over here, you see the crystal at the end, and I mean, you just don't see that on any other e-cig. They've all got plasticky, crappy ends. Then obviously you got the logo there. So I do excuse the fact that I'm having to pull focus on a one-man show today. So yeah, I mean, in terms of the build quality, it's not made of cheap stuff. And as you can see, it's got a pretty bling-tastic end on it. In terms of its size, it really is very small for an electronic cigarette. There are companies that do smaller ones, but every small one I've tried has just been bollocks. It's like most of the time they're just crap, and somehow this is smaller than the majority of them out there, and it's just far better as well. If I can show you exactly how big it is and actually compare it to a real cigarette. Here we go. So as you can see there, it's really not much bigger than a cigarette at all. It's pretty much the same width, and it can't be more than a centimetre longer. It's probably half a centimetre. Now, in terms of the battery life, it's got the best battery life for any e-cig I've ever had. I use it very heavily. I probably use it, 50% of the day probably. And using it very heavily, I find the actual battery will last at least 4 hours, whereas most other e-cigs would last me like an hour, 2 hours. I'd have literally like 6 of them. If I had 6 Titan 510s before, constantly on charge, because they just run out so quickly. Now, in terms of the cartridges that you get with an Xplorer kit, they last a really quite reasonable length of time. A lot of our other cartridges have all these false promises of lasting the same as a pack of cigarettes. It's all bullshit. Most of them don't even achieve half of whatever they say they're going to be able to do. But if you do want to know exactly how many inhalations you can get out of one of these cartridges, then I have tested it for you. And you just need to click the little video that hopefully is in the place where my hands are making me look like a real dick right now. So yeah, please do click that video if you would like to find out what the equivalent in terms of cigarettes one cartridge is. But believe me, it works out a huge amount cheaper. And I mean, I don't really know what else to say really. It's just a really great product. It's just better than all the rest, and it's kind of that simple really. It's just a classier product. It doesn't have all the gimmicks that some of the other ones do, which I personally don't think really help you give up at all. It's difficult to explain without you trying one, or without you trying others, to know what else is on the market, but you just feel like you're breathing out a really clean, pure vapor that's, well, let's face it, it's going to be much better for you than any kind of cigarette smoke. So that's pretty much it as my review of an Xplorer. If you're looking to kind of test an e-cig for the first time, see if it's something that you could get along with, I'd recommend you getting one of these. If you're confident that vaping is the way forward and that you can give up with electronic cigarettes, then I would recommend you to get a Revive starter kit so that you've got 2. Because one, you can't really rely on one, because you gotta wait for it to charge, and if it breaks, you're screwed. But if Xplorer kit, if you want to get someone a Christmas present or a birthday present, they're relatively cheap, especially of course if you use the discount code. I'd highly recommend them, and I truly believe that this is the best electronic cigarette in the world. Try it and tell me if you think the same. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Ta-ta!